Hey everyone, sorry about that. It is LaDonna from Happy-go-Lowery's Creations. I dribbled. I want to show you, my shirt first is done with chalk couture. Love, love, love it. And I'm going to show you the Santa Express tonight. So let's go. Santa Express. Because I think you'll like this. Sorry, I'm trying to, you know, multitask here. I can't multitask very well today. I'm just going to tell you. Oh, yeah. I have been trying to get so many things done today because since I was doing this online event, my house unfortunately suffered because they require you to, you know, make comments and engage and everything on everybody else's post, but sometimes it just seems like it takes up so much of the time that I'm like, God, I just felt like I was always so far behind in all my duties for the week. So, yeah, so now I was trying to catch up with things, and I still did not get everything done, but I got quite a few done. So, I'm going to be happy about that. But, sometimes, you know, you just don't get it all done. But you do your best. That's all you can do, is do your best. So, let's see here. Hey, Kristen, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. So this is the transfer we are going to do, and you can tell that I've used it already. I've actually did it once today already. But I want to show you what? Please just one hot, whatever, I don't know what that is. Where somebody's got some writing that is really super small for me to read, sorry. But I did this one. Oh, you're from Indonesia? Wow. This is what I did earlier. This is the Santa Express, and I will tell you, hot too, yeah, whatever. This one I did earlier, and the moon and the light actually glows in the dark. So this one, I did earlier, and it actually started out looking just like this. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And first thing I need to do is I need to wipe off a little smudge that I got on here from earlier. And then we'll go to town here. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Like I said, I had an online vendor event. Today was my last day that I was in, and was live already today for it. And it just seemed like sometimes that there's not enough time in the day to get everything done, and that's what I felt like today was. But it will all work out in the long run, hopefully. So there we go. So I'm actually, hey Kim, I'm actually going to go in here and dry this. And the surface is the same on both sides. I just wanted it to look like a night scene. So you can see how I changed this up a little bit. So now this transfer is not going to take any time to do. So I've already used it, so you don't have to fuzz it. You're going to, now this is really hard for me to do and not do the background. I do not like the white backgrounds, but I'm gonna just deal with it, okay? So I want this to be more of a almost like a blackish gunmetal look, okay? So I'm going to take some of this black blue mixture that I did from before that is still sitting here. I'm going to mix a little bit of this disco into it, and then I'm going to put just a smidget of black. And are you guys going to be really you're not going to believe this, I'm not using black shimmer. I'm actually going to use black velvet. I know it's weird, but I am not using black shimmer. I am just going to use a little bit of the black, and we're going to mix it in here. And because I'm mixing it with that disco silver, I want the look of like gunmetal. I want it to look like the train in my head. I know that's a scary place to go, but that's what I want. So we already have it on. So this is easy. You're going to go in, you're going to make sure there are no air bubbles, okay? Now we are going to do all of this in black, except for the smoke. And okay, maybe the lights. Okay, I already know I can't do the lights. I have to do lights like in the right color. This one actually looks like he has two lights. So we're gonna go in and I'm gonna show you this. This is called like an etched one. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take this, look at this, how pretty. And I'm gonna come onto the side here. I'm just gonna pull this down and I'm gonna try not to get around by that light. So this is all going to be mostly nothing but this gunmetal-y look. If you didn't see before, this is Kim, don't you always just leave yours plugged in? Man, when I'm sitting anywhere, my phone is plugged in. I use it while it's charging. I have like a 6-foot charging cord, and I use... Doctor, shut up! That cat is driving me crazy today. And I'm pretty sure I know why right now. Is because Jason is doing something and he shut his bedroom door, so doctor can't get in his door right now. Can't get in his room. I wish you guys could hear him because he is really being obnoxious right now. I came home from the grocery store. I just had to pick up a few things. And I was actually good. I went to 2 stores and I was home in less than an hour's time. Yes, the stores are very close to me. So, sure. And he saw me take the kitty treats out of the bag. Oh my God. And he would not shut up then. I ended up having to give him some because he's like a kid. He would not shut up. So Jason just opened up his door to let him in. Because yes, he's been a little baby. So should I do the Santa Express, the words of it, and like red and green, crimson? I'm using glow in the dark, and I'm just gonna twirl it on there. That's a little bit too much, but it'll be fine. I really want this area to have that. Rub this in here. I can have that little bit of a look. We need to, where are some of my tools at? I can't find things because I had to move things. Oh, you think that crimson come? Okay. So we're going to do, first we're going to do the smoke. And we're doing the smoke in vanilla. And then of course we're gonna do glow in the dark on top of it too. Yes. Why? Because I can. Because my friend Cam sent me some glow in the dark. Y'all know how much I love the glow in the dark. And you know, it's great like at Christmas time to make like, because we have some houses and stuff that you can make it look like there's lights glowing in there, like the Thomas Kincaid. Like, yeah, so it can be cool. But I want to tell you, we're going to lift this because this is mostly black. Black velvet. And black velvet is not a shimmer. I know, surprise. And it does dry a little quicker. So I did not want it to dry on here. So now we're going to go find our, we're going to use Jolene. Ready? Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Yes. They should have what more available, Kim? So we're going to come up here and we're going to do the Santa Express. Santa, 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 Santa. You know what? We're just going to do Express and everything in the Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Yeah, we are. I'm just got to be careful not to get any of the Jolene in the smoke. So yeah, if you would do like one of our Christmas trees. Oh, in fact, I have a Christmas tree right here. This one, this transfer, you could actually dot it with the glow in the dark, and you can have it look like it's glowing. Oh, I'm just telling you. Just telling you. It is going to be so special. Yes, it is. Dang. Every time I use Jolene, that song gets stuck in my head, y'all. It does. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Which is a really short trip some days, but I want you guys to know that this has been really, really hard for me not to paint the background. But I wanted to do it because I want to show you the difference. Scrape your paste. Don't waste. I mean, if you're a Perks member, yeah, you can get a 30% discount on your paste, but really, like waste if you don't have to. Oh, I had that little bubble. So I'm just going to take this little wipe here. I'm going to go around and clean that up. I should really wait until it dries because I'll end up probably screwed up more, right? So, oh dang, I forgot to look how long. Look at those. So you can have your train this way, or you can have it this way. Okay, I like how clean the train looks on here. So maybe what I would do for me personally, if I was keeping this, I would chalk the train first, and then I would do the background, and then chalk on top of it the Santa Express, the train depot. Because if I try and go in there and paint that background, it would be very hard. But you could do it. I just want you to know that you could do it. But you see how, look at the difference on here to here. Do you see how crisp this looks this way? Now I will show you. Do you see how the light is glowing? And then I added, where's that moon? I added a moon up here. So watch. Ziggy light off. It's a little harder because there's still lights on in here. But do you see right now how you can see that engine light is glowing? And then, see, this one hasn't had enough time yet. Oh, look, it turns this one off. God, I'm dumb sometimes. Hang on. And this is glowing without the black light. But now look at it. Woo! 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 And now look at it. Do you see that? It is. It hasn't had a chance to really set up a woo-woo, woo-woo. I know. I know, I know, I know. Now, you could wait until this is dry. I really want to just go back in here and fix it. So I will tell you that. Look at how great the daubers work on here. Let's put that puppy in there. And then you leave it kind of like not totally smooth. But you could actually, and I bet you, oh my God, Kim, that would be like so cool. Now, it would be really cool if, like, you could, oh God, okay, I don't know where it's at. I have, let me see, give me a minute. Ah, I went to get something out to do. No, that's the church. Not this one, not this one. Oh, where in the holy H is it? That's holly jolly. This one. Do you see how Santa is up there? You could do on a, say like on a canvas, just picture this. Woo! Do you see how cool that would be? Do you see that? Then, look, you could take some of those trees and you could put the trees on the side here. Oh my God, you could do that. You could so do that. But, look, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go into the paste that I used earlier that is actually a little dry right now. Look at this. It's not the great, but you go in and now you're going to get a water effect, right? We're going to just see how much of this I could do if I could do this. So we're going to go in. Look at this. Hang on, I want to get like a big side of this done. And you don't really have to worry about once you get down to here, because the rest of this all goes into the board, because this is actually a board and base. And then you don't have to get, you just gotta kind of get a little close, but just be careful. And then you'd wait until this is totally dry, and then you could just do it like a super light, light brushing on it. Hey, Christine. Watch. I'm going to dry this area real quick here while I take a drink. Ugh. I am so sick of this coffee. Okay, so your brushes, you're going to go in here and you're going to hit it again, but you're going to lightly, look at this, go over this. Want to make sure that part is dried as well. And then we're going to come up here, because this really has a lot of water on it right now. And look at, this is all I did was add water to my paintbrush, and then came in here and put it on top of it. Oh, my shirt, yes, my shirt is done by Happy-go-Lowery's Chocolate Chore too. Look at this. And I'm trying to not follow the curve, but to do it. Now, I really want to kind of stay away from the smoke though. And then I'm going to see if one other thing will work. So we're going to come here. We're going to try and make sure that we don't have too much paint on the brush as we go through this area, because we want it to, that area to pop, right? But I'm wondering what would happen, because I don't like the brushing. Oh, there we go. Look at it. just go in here now. And where it's a little extra wet, you know, people forget that our fingers are a great blender. So look at the difference. Do you see? Oh, dang! Do I like this a lot? Ziggy, light on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and wet those areas, and then I'm going to just drag my finger through it. And what I'm doing is just helping it to blend a little bit better, so it doesn't have all those weird little things in there. And then what I would do, look at this. This is going to look so cool, y'all. Oh my gosh. See, normally I don't like to paint the background afterwards because you take a risk of really screwing up your project. But this one is really coming out. Look at this. Dang! And you could put trees on here too. I'm like trying to envision. I should have looked at they got snow. I forgot I had it pulled up. So where you see that I'm adding a little bit more on here is just so that it you don't see all those weird bubbly pieces, because I don't like that. So I'm just going to actually do this over, because I want it to look similar, you know. And just be very careful inside the lettering. But you know, the great thing is if that bleeds a little bit with that red, it'll be okay with that purple and stuff, because this actually has Orion in it too. So we're gonna go back in here. We're gonna do this. We're just going to be careful up here by the smoke. And don't have too much water on your brush when you dip into your paint. And I will tell you, that paint that I used was Midnight, Orion, and Black Velvet. I know, can you believe it? So you gotta let it dry just a smidge and then blend it with your fingers. Oh my heavens to Betsy. I like this better almost than the backside. Oh, let me just tell you. Played with a new hair product today. I got stuff done that I had to do that sometimes I put off because it's like, oh, I just don't want to do it, right? There's two things I have to do outside, but I did not get to them today, so I'm hoping I can get to it tomorrow, Monday at the latest. But we had some rain and some high winds. Like, it tossed so much of my flower pots that I had out there that were still blooming, because, you know, we had some days of like 78 degrees, and I just didn't get rid of them yet. So those pots were just being whipped around out there. My citronella plant that was still going really strong, oh my gosh, guys, it got so knocked over out there. It was just like crazy. Now, because I have a little bit of, you know, issues, I'm going to go ahead and paint the bottom of this, even though I know most of this won't be seen, but I don't know exactly how much won't be seen. So I'm going in here and I'm going to do it. And down here can be darker because the foreground is always darkest. What is in the back is always lightest. So if your paste is a little thicker and more dried when you go to do this part, that's okay. See, because we want it, that look of darker. And then do the swishy, like the back and forth swishy, because that'll break up the sky with the ground, and it'll just give it another dimension, so everything's not so flat looking. Now, because I don't know if this will sell, I'm not going to do puff paint. Maybe I will still do it. It'll just be a little harder to get off. But I'm going to put some puff paint on gosh, for the smoke coming out. And I'm not going to do this solid. I'm going to do it like as little kids, how we used to draw it. That is how I am doing it. Kind of like, you know, how you would see it coming out like curly in. I know. Okay, are you guys ready to see this? The only thing I need to do on here is put some, okay, side 1, side 2. Oh my God, I love this side so much better. I do. I do like this. So I'm going to show you, there's a few ways that you can do snow. Few ways. You can, there's a very messy way, and I really don't feel like doing messy tonight. I just don't. You can go in and you can take a little brush and just dot. I think I almost want shimmer frost. Like this. I'm sorry. I just get, when things like work out, I get excited, y'all. So just go in there and do like little dots. Now you could take a toothpick and try and keep your stars up higher than lower, because, you know, you see what I mean? All of them are up here, and then of course you go over them later and they glow in the dark. Why? Because you're going to make sure that they get a little bit, you know, like light charged on them, and then Now you could do this with puff paint too, but I really do like the shimmer frost. You could add glitter on top of these as well if you wanted, but yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not being crazy. And put like 1 or 2 in the middle of like the wording, but try not to have them in like the same like high low spot, like, you know, do them in a different spot, because then that way they'll look more real. Oh, one inside there, one inside there, up here by Santa. Oh, Santa wants some fun too. Oh, where'd we come? We come down just a little bit down here. And then as they get down this way, they get a little smaller and not so, like some of these up here, they're like a little thick. Okay. So now I know these stars are going to be hard for you to see, but I'm going to show you them right now. This is Shimmer Frost. Do you see them? Do you see how cool they look? I'm pretty sure first they need glow in the dark. So now I'm going to go in with glow in the dark, and I am just going to touch on top of each one of those little stars. Little stars. This is because, you know, your kids maybe love the Polar Express, right? And if they just love trains, you could do this without the words. You could just do Train Depot. And you could put their name on here instead, like Jason's Express. I don't think Jason ever got into trains, even when we had a little train set that went underneath our Christmas tree. One year I bought that. They weren't so impressed. But then we got a dog. And the dog liked to chase the train around the tree. And if y'all know me, y'all know, don't mess with my tree. Don't mess with my tree. Don't mess with my lights. I have a really hard time when my granddaughters would ask to decorate my tree with me. Grandma would let them, and then when they'd go to bed, I'd fix it. Because they'd put all them so low. They'd put all the decorations so low, they'd clump them all together. They didn't care if 2 reds were together. No, they didn't care. They just were enjoying putting them on. And Grandma is having a little conniption fit. Because, you know, do they not understand you can't put 2 of the same looking decorations right smack together? No, they didn't care. They did not care. But it's memories that we have now of them decorating my tree. And now they know that Grandma has a little bit of issues with her Christmas tree. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, okay. Now, who wants glitter and who doesn't want glitter on it? Y'all let me know what you think about adding glitter to it. What do you think? What do you think? Should we add glitter or not? Look at! Do you see how absolutely adorable this looks? So, oh my gosh. Somebody just messaged me. I gotta move the message because it's blocking my view here. Woo-hoo! Look at that. Do you see them? Can you see all that? Look at that. Doesn't it look like it's blinding? Okay, Kim says glitter. Let's see what we have. Of course, we need a little white glitter, right? I really need to get some glitter. there's some new glitter out there, and I want to get it, man. So now I'm just going to sprinkle this and make a mess because I got so excited I forgot to put down a sheet underneath it that I normally do. That's okay. I got a glitter vac. I can clean it up. And if you notice, I did it down this way because if there's anything that's still wet down this way, I do not want it to have glitter on it. Y'all see this? Look at this. Look at that. So, if you have kids, get them a black light because look how fun that is. My kids all have those glow-in-the-dark stars and that we put on their ceilings. Even I did. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my gosh. So which side do you love best? This side? Or this side? I know. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to put on the other side because I don't like the other side anymore. And I will be switching it. Hey Leah, how are you? I'm going to try and get some of this glitter into here without making a huge mess. So first we're going to, I just use the same over and over as much as I can, and then I roll this into like a little funnel. And then you flick it if you want, right? The second one looks so good. And then look. And then if you have any left, you take your glitter vac and you go, woo. Look at that. Okay, let's check her out in the dark, as much dark as we can get. Come on. I can't reach the lights very well, so I have a tool to help. Ziggy, light off. Okay, look at that. The black light is facing down. And look how much these are doing. Now we're gonna, oh, look at it. Look at, the light is way over here. Look how. You know what? I think though, we need to take some of the glow in the dark, which now I got to get a different brush. And I need to try and, look at it, it's all gluey too. I need to dab a little bit on the, I know I just totally messed up my, my smoke that way, but I really want to see if I can make the smoke have a little bit of glow in the darky too. So we'll see. I might have to let it dry a little bit and then do it. See, you can see just a little bit now in there. There you go. Look at that. Brandy from Chalk Couture, if you are watching, this is why we still need the glow in the dark. This is why we need that glow in the dark paste, Brandy. Because I use it all the time. seriously, ask any of my viewers. They will tell you I use it all the time. Because why? It is so fun. And it is freaking magical. But I'm seeing that these are not quite... Donna, just, it's okay. They don't have to look even. So look at, if you can imagine, if it's over here, and this is how much it's doing, and there's still lights back here, what in the world is it going to look like if you put it up here? Look at that. Look how adorable that looks. I think I need to find, I don't have a toothpick over here, but I almost need, like here, hang on. Thank you again, Kim. We're going to take and just do a few down here because it looks so, I don't know. So we're just going to hit and miss. We're not doing the white. We're just doing the glow in the dark now. Okay, now I got to have it so I can see where I'm putting it. Because I don't want it all like too much together, right? So this way it'll just help it to come down a little bit. Oh, here's a spot that doesn't have any. So, see, this is why, hey Tracy, this is why I do chalk. This is why I get excited when I come over here to do chalk. Because I thought, oh, I like this one, but it wasn't quite right. I didn't like the train. Now, look at the train. And look at it when it's glowing, y'all. Somebody needs to tag Brandy in this video so she can check out the glow in the dark and why we still need it. This is called the Santa Express. And, well, Tracy, it is for sale. All my things are for sale, but I will tell you this one actually sits in a base. Tracy, I could actually do this on a round for you for your door, because this one is like this, but I could do this on a round, you know, like a round circle with the the Santa Express on it. So yeah, I just love this. But if you want this one too, this one, like I always say, these are all for sale. So you could decide to have it sitting on the base. And if this was mine, I would paint this the dark blue to match this look. But yeah, I just think this is so cool. So Tracy, this is what is on the other side. So you could put this, like if you had a front door that has glass on it, you know, you could have this where you can see it from one side and see it from the other side. I have to look to see how much the surface is, because the surface unfortunately is what cost me, and then I can let you know. And then of course there would be shipping, Tracy. Ugh. There we go. So Tracy, I can, when I get off here, I can look to see how much it would be. And then if you send me like your address, I could look it up to see how much it would cost to ship. But I do ship with pirate ship, so prices are always cheaper than the post office and everything. But I love how this turned out. And Tracy, is your door metal, glass, wood? Because that would also determine like what type of hanger to put on it. Because if you want it to be seen by both sides, I would try and put like a hanger on the side and have it come up and around. Maybe I could find a wire one that I could put it on there. So yours is wood. Does it have a window on it or no? You know what? I still think maybe I would put it on the side. That way then, if you would ever decide to set it like somewhere, like for me, I have the stairs that go into my apartment. Ziggy light on. And I can have this so that you can see it from any side of it. So I love this. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope that you will share this out to all your friends and family. And Tracy, put a black light in your porch light. If your door gets a lot of sunlight, this will naturally glow in the dark for you. So there you guys go. I want to thank you guys for coming on here, and Tracy, I will get back to you in just a very short time. Thanks you guys for coming on here. Thank you for letting me play and have a fun time tonight. And I can let you know. So, and I only ship to in the U.S. right now. I'm sorry. So, you guys have a great night, and I will chat with y'all later. Look how much this is glowing yet. So what? I'm gonna let you go. Turning off the lights. Ziggy, light off. Look at that. Look at it. Just glowing like a madman. But look at that. How fun is that? You guys, I will let you go. You guys have a great night, and I'll chat with y'all later. If anyone from... Yeah, we gotta go because there's someone being gross on here. So, y'all have a great night. Bye now.